Hi guys, welcome to the second tutorial of Solidworks. So today we're gonna learn about home button. So just go to the home button and click on this button. So the welcome screen of Solidworks will appear in front of you. So here you can see 4 tabs are given over here. The first one is home, recent, learn and alerts. We're gonna learn about these tabs one by one. So first of all, in the home tab we got a new section, and in the new section if you want to create a new sketch or a part, just click on this part button. If you want to create an assembly, just click on the assembly, and if in case you want to create drafting, just click on drafting. The next button is advanced. If you want to use some templates, some pre-made templates, you can just click on this advanced button and you can choose the templates to open up for you. Now if you have some pre-existing files and you want to open it, just click on open and it will take you to the browser where you can select the files to open, or you can choose the recent documents, like whatever documents you have just worked on, you can see it over here. Just click on this any of this document and it will turn up. For example, if you want to open this assembly, just click on this assembly, click on yes. Now this is opened up. So this is our assembly. So for now I'm just closing it, and we just move over to our next section, which is recent folders. If you want to select these recent files from these folders, or you want to view the path of these files, just click on these folders and you will reach out to the part. So the next resource section explains about all the online links available over here. Like you can just search for what's new, you can go to customers portal, my SolidWorks, user groups, or SolidWorks forum to connect with other users, and you can get tech support from the SolidWorks team. Now at the bottom of this section we can see some tip is given over here with the bulb symbol. So SolidWorks provides these kind of tips every time you open up the home button. So you can switch over to the new tips. If you want to learn more about these tips, you just click on these arrows. The next thing is recent. If you click on this recent button, it is just similar to this one here, recent documents. So it's just an expanded view of that recent documents. And if you want to see the folders are here. You can select from these folders. Now switch over to the next tab, which is learn. Now this is very important in case if you are a beginner, you can go through these training programs and PDF files. Now first of all, this section over here is about introduction. So this part will introduce you about the current version of the SolidWorks you are having. So right now we are working on SolidWorks 2018. Just click on this introducing SolidWorks tab. And now that we have opened up a PDF file for us, where there is a lot of sections given over here, you can go to contents and you can check it out what type of things are given over here. Now here we can see SolidWorks fundamentals. If you want to check out the fundamental concept of SolidWorks, that how it works and what are the basic components, basic things which we can do, like part, assembly and drawing, we can do all that in SolidWorks in pretty easy way. And all the terminologies that are followed in SolidWorks software, like where are the vertices, what are the faces, all right, what are the planes, and access system. So there is a lot of things. And previously, in my previous video, we have talked about this feature manager design tree. So if you want to learn in depth, or if you want to read out this section, you can just go through this PDF file and you can learn from here. Now you can check out all these features like this one, and assembly, how to create this assembly, drawings, models, and editing, and check out in parts like this thing given over here, this assembly, countertop, faucet handle, cabinet door. These all components are given inside the SolidWorks pre-installed. So if you want to learn with these kind of parts, you can just open up these parts in the samples folder and it will come up for you. So for now, I'm just closing this window. Just close this window and move over to the next section, which is tutorials. Now for step-by-step interactive instruction, if you want these kind of things, just go for the tutorial and you can learn it for yourself from beginner level to advanced level. Just click on this tutorial and you will get a PDF kind of type of file here. Here are the lot of sections given over here: basic techniques, advanced techniques, and productivity tools. So if we get over to this section, design evaluation, we can see some basic things are given over here, like this sheet metal working, costing. If you click on this area, just click on this costing, and we can see this part, like just we can click on this sheet metal costing and it will show you what kind of steps they have taken for the costing results. Now get back to the main screen and we can look over for one more section like this flow express for flow simulation. So it is directing us to a folder which is here. So just click on here and click on guess, and this part will come up for you and you can learn what kind of commands they have used for this part, for the creation of this part, and you can just go through it. You can also edit their sketches if you want. So just click on this sketch and click on edit sketch. So we will discuss about these kind of sketching, editing, and lot of things in our future tutorials. So you just don't worry about that, just stick to my YouTube channel and you will come to know. So for now, I'm just closing this file and just close this SolidWorks tutorial. So here, the next thing, get back to home button. So the next thing is my SolidWorks training program. So if you want to learn from SolidWorks as a paid program, or in case you have taken a serial number of the SolidWorks, like a purchased version of SolidWorks, so you just need to put your ID and password or serial number in their website and you can access these tutorials and training programs. So just click on the My SolidWorks training program and it will take you to the mysolidworks.com. So here you can see a lot of lessons, courses, learning paths given over here. So if you want to learn from these lessons, just click on view all lessons and all the lessons are listed over here. You can see, you can just click on these lessons and you can learn any kind of tutorial here. You can also use these category filters like this one, SolidWorks filter, and if you want to learn only under the section of parts and features, just click on parts and features filter as well. Now all the parts and features related training program will be displayed here. just click on these any of the section, just like this one, lofted sheet metal. Just click on this and the tutorial will appear here. So just you have to join it, or you can log in it from your account. Just click on login and when it will take you to the login screen like this one. So just you need to put on your ID and password and just click on login. Or if you don't have a SolidWorks ID, you can just anytime you can create a SolidWorks ID, just click on here and it will give you a 3D experience ID. So for now we are just closing this window and get back to our next section, which is under samples region. So all of these are samples within different categories. Like if you want to see the samples which are pre-installed with this version of SolidWorks, you can just simply go to this tab, just click on introducing SolidWorks, and they have some introductory parts and assemblies for you. You can simply just click on these parts and open it up, and this part is now open, you can see. And as I have discussed before, you can just go through these commands. Like here you can see it is very simple. Revolve 1 and revolve 2. Two revolve commands are used in here. So in just two commands, this part can be achieved, and 3 fillets are used to make it more beautiful. So you can just go through these commands. Under this command revolve, you can go to it's a sketch and you can edit it. So you can see we have this kind of a sketch and we have just revolved it to achieve that part. You can also try to change the dimension of these sketches, like I'm changing it as 45. So just click on OK and click on exit. Now you can see a small change in this part. So like that you can practice on these sample files and folders. So just closing it from here and get back to our home button, get back to learn. You have also some tutorials given over here. In the form of tutorials you get a lot of parts and assemblies. Like if you want to work on only on appearances, if you really into rendering part of the SolidWorks, you can just go to the appearance. So here you can see one pen drive kind of thing is given over here. You can select this USB flash drive solid assembly. Now I'm gonna open this, so you can see some rendering is applied on it. Some rendering setup is given over here. You can see some shadows, some materials, some high quality content. So we will learn about this rendering section as well in our further tutorials when we reach up to there. You can see, so it is pretty interesting part in SolidWorks. Now just click on close and get back to home screen, go to learn. So in this section, what's new, you can see a lot of new parts and assemblies which comes with this version of SolidWorks will appear here. So if you go to the what's new samples folder, you can get a bunch of folders where you can, if you want to learn about sheet metal, just click on sheet metal. And let's open up this first part, bracket. Just open it up and you can see over here these kind of flanges and bends and corner reliefs are given over here. So when we reach out to this module, when we work on the sheet metal tutorials, you will come to know all the things about this kind of parts, how we make it, how we create bends, how we create flanges and mirror these, and a lot of things. So just For now I'm closing it. Go to home button, go to learn, and also there is one more thing given over here, which is 3D content central. Just click on this 3D content central and you'll get to the community of 3D content. Now here you can see a lot of 3D models, parts and assemblies given over here. You can just download them, use them for practice purpose or various other purposes. For an example, I'm gonna just go to search, and if you want to search for a particular model like chassis, just search for this part, and so this is not relevant. We can search for one more thing like universal joints. So from this suggestion we can just click over to universal joints and click on search button, and we can see a lot of universal joints are now available for download. So if you just simply click on any of the model, so it is asking about the sign up. You need to just put your email and password, or just sign up with the basic things, your email, password and some other informations, and you can log into this 3D content central. And you can also download these CAD models. Whatever models you need, you can just search from this area and click on search, and you'll get all the models. Now if you want to get some free content, some free CAD models, I'm gonna suggest you can go over to the grab CAD. Just type it over here on Google, grab CAD, and just search on grab CAD. Now click over this link, grab CAD design community, and you have now access to all the free contents available over here from all over the world. Users just put on some models they create, and you can also get some paid models if you're working on a project, if you're working on something very important. You just can pay, you can create request to other users who can develop that model for you. So here you just need to log in and join the community. You can access to all the free content available here. So here you can see a lot of models, assemblies, like this assembly is given over here, like this Ferrari trailer given over here, this bike helmet, a lot of free content. And you can just go to these models, whatever you want to download, just click on this and you can freely download files from here. So it will give you an option what kind of file you want to download, whether it is a step file or you just want the rendering images in PNG format. Just go over to the file, whatever you want, and you'll get this 3D model for practice or to learn how this model has been made. So a lot of users who publish their content here, they hide the internal features of these models, so you can just download them for an idea how to create these kind of models. Okay, so now we close this window and get back to our few options at the bottom, like this online tutorials, my training, certification, curriculum. So these are all online links at the SolidWorks website. These are similar to these contents, just or maybe these are the same things. So in this part, like it is written over here, my training. So if you are into or you are enrolled into any paid SolidWorks training program, you can quickly go to your training profile from here at the SolidWorks website, and you can see all your progress in your training, and you can further get these contents for training purpose. Now if you want their certification program like that, for an example, just I'm gonna click this certification program. So if you want a genuine certificate from Dassault Systems, you can get over here, and you can see these some testing instructions are given over here. So in the first step, you can see you have to purchase your exam by clicking buy now. So it is a paid program, so you need to pay for the certification, and you have to take the exam to qualify for these certificates. So you can see here it is divided in some sections, like what kind of level you are having, like SolidWorks expert, SolidWorks professional, SolidWorks advanced professional, and SolidWorks associate, and so on. So I recommend don't take these exams if you are a beginner. Just go through the tutorials I'm going to upload in future. I'm going to regularly upload my videos, so learn from those tutorials, give time to yourself, get into more practice, and maybe we can say you need 6 months, 8 months, 10 months. It depends on what type of level you are having. If you have practiced a lot and you are really confident that you can take any of these exams, you just go through the exam information and learn about the details. So if you think that you are eligible to take this exam, only then you purchase these certification courses. Otherwise, if you are only a beginner, don't go for these exams. Alright, so just we're gonna close this window, and we can see one more option given over here, which is curriculum. Edu curriculum section is given over here. So here you can see SolidWorks or Dassault Systems company is working really hard for education purposes, like that they are increasing a lot more technologies to let you learn, let you know about these softwares, and you can pretty easily use their softwares like this one on the tab. So for this software, 3D sheet metal creator, you just need a tablet and a digital pen, and with these things you can create this kind of sheet metal work. So all of these templates are just PDF files. If you just click on 3D sheet metal creator, it will open up a PDF file, and you can see about this kind of software. This is a basic kind of software. It works only on tablets and touch screens. You can easily create SolidWorks on the go. So for now, just we close this window. So these are the contents here in Learn tab. So at last we have alerts section. Just go to the alert. Now these all alerts are technical alerts, whether there is any problem your SolidWorks creating, it needs any update, whether it need any add-in or any upgrade is available, it will tell you about the upgrade, that upgrade is available. You're gonna need to download this. Like here you can see I'm using 2018 version, and 2021 service pack 3 is available for download. So if you are registered, you have a serial number for this, that doesn't matter. If you go through this link SolidWorks 2021 SP3, you need to purchase this version to upgrade this SolidWorks 2018. So it will cost you money. So as a beginner level, only download the student version of the SolidWorks and just go for the practice. So that's all for now for the home button for the SolidWorks tutorial. Now that you have learned about all the options available on the home button, we'll see you in the next tutorial. Thanks for watching.